joining us live from the capital, Jos, is our other correspondent, Nissi Gabriel. Nissi, good to see you and thanks for your time. Nigerians were really apprehensive, and even residents of Jos, concerning the stance of these sacked lawmakers. Tell us what more you know.
Thank you for having me, Suleiman and Ngozi. Good evening to you guys. Well, a lot of political drama unfolding here in Plateau, as rightly captured in that report. The House of Assembly here in Plateau State resumed sitting today after 2 months recess, and only 8 members were present. The cut-backed APC lawmakers are waiting inauguration. We are notably absent at the premises today. On the other hand, the 16 sacked PDP lawmakers were present alongside their supporters, and only 8 members of the State House of Assembly sat today. And in the course of their sitting, the sacked PDP lawmakers were trying to gain entry, but they met some sort of resistance. And at the course of this, the House had to adjourn, and the Speaker came out to address these persons, and he emphasized urging them to maintain status quo. And now the questions on the mind of many is, how long will this arrangement last for? And that's the question lingering in the air. It's uncertain how long both parties will maintain status quo for. Well, earlier in the day, I spoke to both individuals, one from the PDP, one from the faction of the PDP sacked legislators, and the other one from the APC, the cut-backed APC legislators. Both individuals expressed their perspective on this unfolding drama.
It has shown clearly that yes, where there is injustice, there is always a remedy. So I believe that the judiciary, as we have write to the NJC, they will do justice to that. That is why we are linking on.
So what are you seeking now from the NJC?
We are seeking for review of our case. Because this thing, if we allowed it, then definitely democracy will die. Sometimes, someday, it will still manifest on another state. So better they should what? They should have a means of remedy these situations. I believe if they do that, then there will be hope for democracy, for a common man to come out and vote when it comes to elections.
We are waiting for the communication. Since they sat today as a House, it is expected that the next sitting, our resumption or inauguration is supposed to be part of the transaction that will form the order paper. And so we are waiting to see if the Speaker will invite us. And I believe that Nigeria is the country that has constitution that is governed by her laws. And I don't think there is any individual or group that are greater than the Constitution of Nigeria. So by the special grace of God, we are going to be inaugurated.
Yeah, it's good to know that you are waiting to see if the leadership of the House or the Speaker will communicate to you guys and see if you'll be invited.
Yes, sir.
As regards next sitting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but earlier today, the Speaker did say, addressing the 16 sacked PDP lawmakers, he did say that all parties involved in this legislative crisis should maintain status quo. What's your reaction to that statement?
Well, as a lawmaker, I don't think for me to speak at this point is just something you can waive it. I've been in the House of Assembly since 2015 to date. By the special grace of God, I've served for 8 years and I'm still serving. And I want to tell you that people should be able to separate between the personal opinion of the Speaker and what is legally constituted for a Speaker to speak on behalf of the chamber. So for me, there is no document before him that will determine when we are going to be inaugurated. He is duty bound by the appeal court judgment to act accordingly. Otherwise, it becomes a contempt of court. So I am sure he is familiar with the law. I don't think he will operate outside the law. But he is free as an individual to say that maybe he was doing that to assuage the members who came, but it does not form the basic or the legal demand upon him to say that status quo should be maintained. Even what was presented to him was a motion on notice. It was not a restraining order, restraining him from inaugurating or sitting in the House. So you should be able to separate between what is a motion or notice given to the House, and all of us are going to be served. Everyone has a right to go to court to challenge anybody, but it does not invalidate the judgment of the appeal court.
Well, that was Nalong Daniel of the APC, and before him, Bala Fongai of the PDP, both expressing their perspectives to this unfolding drama. I can tell you that Plateau State, politically, there's some sort of tension, and these developments will be unfolding in the coming days. Lot to expect, because both parties are not ready to yield.
That's the politicians, Nissi. I mean, the APC has said the planned return of sacked Plateau PDP lawmakers is a call to anarchy. But what are the people of Plateau State themselves saying? Are they aware of this tussle in the assembly? What is their opinion?
Well, that's a good question, Ngozi. I must tell you the truth, divergent views here in Plateau. But let's start with that supporters of the sacked PDP 16 lawmakers. Well, their supporters are saying that the verdict of the Court of Appeal has only done more harm than good to them, because they went to the polls to elect these persons. And now, just with the stroke of the pen, the Court of Appeal is giving judgments to people they did not elect. In other words, these persons, the APC legislators, they did not vote for them. So on the part of supporters of the PDP, they are not pleased, I must tell you. Earlier today at the premises of the House of Assembly, they were out there all chanting solidarity songs in support of their representatives, because they are saying that these are the people we know, these are the people we went all out for, these are the persons that we voted for. So why would the Court of Appeal, just with the stroke of a pen, take our will away from us? And on the other side, for supporters of the APC, they are pleased. They are saying that let the rule of law prevail, because as a matter of fact, under Nigeria's electoral jurisprudence, appeals arising from parliamentary elections terminate at the Court of Appeal. So in other words, these lawmakers, it is perceived that they have exhausted all legal options, because the Court of Appeal has given a verdict on that matter. So supporters of the APC are happy, and they're expressing support to the court-backed lawmakers, and they are saying that the House of Assembly, the leadership of the House of Assembly, should in no distant time, as a matter of fact, inaugurate them as soon as possible to avoid a further breakdown of law and order in the state.
Mr. Gabriel, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much. You'll keep an eye, of course, on developments there on the Plateau.